Hello students, today will we discuss about नेशनल करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क. ओके, इसको शॉर्ट में एनसीएफ बोलते हैं, यानी एनसीएफ की फुल फॉर्म है नेशनल करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क 2005. A curriculum is a vision. It has to be an enabling document because it is never static. The National Curriculum Framework 2005, having passed through the various bodies including CABE, is an official document laying down the needs of the school systems of India, envisioning the constitutions of India, upholding all the tenets. The main purpose of this exercise was to reduce the curriculum load, remove anomalies in the whole system, and create a consensus with the help of new slavery in the form of thematically organized body of knowledge. This new slavery marks a sharp departure from existing practices in our country and others. First heading है 5 basic tenets of the NCF 2005. First, connecting knowledge to the life outside school. Ensure that the learning shifts away from the rote method, enriching the curriculum so that it goes beyond textbooks, making examination more flexible and integrating them with classroom life, and nurturing an overriding identity informed by carrying concerns with the democratic polity of the country. Next, recommendations. NCF 2005 made the following recommendations to make the education relevant to the present and future needs. The subject boundaries should be softened, leading to integrated knowledge and understanding. Textbooks or other materials should incorporate local knowledge and traditional skills. The school should provide a stimulating environment that responds to the child's home and community environment. Next is centrality of language. Language plays a vital role in the all-round development of the child. It shapes the child's world, gives them means of expressing themselves, contributes to their emotional growth. Besides academics, also all the other aspects of life. Next, fresh impetus to language education. NCF 2005. Renewed attempt should be made to implement the 3-language formula. The mother tongue, including the tribal language, should be considered as the best medium of instructions. Proficiency in multiple languages, including English, should be encouraged in children. Reading should be emphasized throughout the primary classes. Since culture and language are intermingled, NCF 2005 advocates on interdisciplinary approach. Certainty of language and achieving it would be a great millstone. The 3-language formula is an attempt to address the challenges and opportunities of the linguistic situation in India. The primary aim of the formula is to promote multilingualism and national harmony. Next, home language. होम लैंग्वेज को फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज भी, रीजनल लैंग्वेज भी यानी मदर टंग भी कहा जाता है. द प्राइमरी स्कूल एजुकेशन मस्ट बी कवर्ड थ्रू द होम लैंग्वेज. It is just imperative that we honor the child's home language According to Article 350A of our Constitution, it shall be the endeavor of every state and of every local authority within the state to provide adequate facilities for instructions in the mother tongue at the primary stage of education to children belonging to linguistic minority groups. In the non Hindi speaking states, children learn a language not spoken in their area. Sanskrit may also be studied as a modern Indian language in addition to these languages. Care must be taken to honor and respect the child's home language, mother tongue at the primary stage. The child's language must be accepted as they are, with no attempt to correct them. It is an accepted fact that errors are unnecessary part of the process of learning, and that children will correct themselves only when they are ready for it. We need to spend time by providing comprehensible, interesting, and challenging inputs for the children. Next, English second language. Goals for second language curriculum are twofold: attainment of a basic proficiency such as is acquired in natural language learning, and the development of language into an instrument for abstract thought and knowledge acquisition through literacy. Improving linguistic skill in one language improves it in others. The reading failure in one's own language adversely affects second language reading. The other Indian languages need to be valorized to reduce the perceived hegemony of English. Next, English second language. Next, multilingualism. Okay. A creative language teacher must use multilingualism, an important Indian linguistic landscape, as a classroom strategy and a goal. This is one of the ways to ensure that every child feels secure and accepted, and that no one is left behind on account of their linguistic background. Language subsumes multilingualism, bilingualism. Multilingualism, where each language is assigned its own distinctive social function and may be the wave of the future. The Constitution of India perceives multilingualism as a resource. We should talk about medium of education instead of medium of instruction. They need to explore the role of language in education and the role of language in a child's life, since language is not content but language gives life to content. Next, language in the classroom. Input-rich communicational environments are a prerequisite for language learning, whether first or second. Inputs include textbooks, learners choose text and class libraries, allowing for a variety of channels. The language environment of disadvantaged learners need to be enriched by developing school into community learning centers. All the teachers who teach English should have basic proficiency in English. Last, language evolution. The language evolution need not be tied to achievement with respect to particular slavery, but must be reoriented for the measurement of language proficiency. Ongoing assessment could document a learner's progress through the portfolio mode. National benchmarks for English is perceived to open an opportunity. A student may be allowed to pass without English if an alternative route for English certification can be provided outside the regular school curriculum. The transfer of skills could be achieved from one language to another. In this context, the object of teaching language is not simply to make the students learn language skills but to enable them to play their communicative role effectively and select language from their linguistic repertoire and within those choose select registers and styles befitting the role they are playing. The right to choose any language is fundamental for searching for and earning the right to livelihood. Moreover, in a globalized world, huge opportunities are to be availed of with the skills one possesses. May we as language teachers. Language as a constellation of skills through encoders and markers of identity cut across school subjects and discipline. Language has to maintain as a marketable skill. The person who can do so will talk her way in a world of global opportunities. Okay. Language would ideally build on the resource and would strive it through the development of literacy scripts including Braille for the acquisition of academic knowledge. Children with language related impairments might be introduced to standard sign language, which can support their continued growth and development to the fullest. Okay. Thank you for watching.